All right, so check it out. Here's our next project. It's going to be a series of buildings kind of made out of repurposed cardboard. So it's supposed to be inspired by the buildings of Amsterdam. I guess by the canals they have these super tall buildings that are sometimes 5, 6 stories, and they're really kind of cool and funky looking. So we're going to try to make our own. We're going to repurpose old packaging and try to create like a little city. So this example was from some soda cans, some White Claw or whatever, and then I unfolded it, started sketching out the building. So for this one, I had to split up the space in the middle so I could fit 2 on each panel. I also cut this part off. It had the holes in it so you could carry it. I trimmed it off. So this is going to be like a 3-part one with 3 sides, 6 buildings total. I got this lesson from another teacher. She recommends to use toothpaste boxes. So I did start this example on this Tom's toothpaste box. This one looked pretty good too. I've attached a bunch of pictures that you can use as a reference, and she's got a really good video that she already made on how to do it. I'd recommend watching that. She does a really good job. There's some stop motion stuff in there. If you don't have a toothpaste box, just do the best. Find some sort of packaging that you can tear apart, fold inside out, and then remake into a series of buildings. So this one's a soap box. So I did one example on the soda box, one example I'm still working on the toothpaste box, and this one's like a little soap box. So the first thing you're going to need is to find some old packaging that you think might work. I do think that the toothpaste is the best. I did really like working on a little bit bigger scale though. I found this to be a little bit easier as far as the drawing. I'm going to attach some pictures of kind of how I went through it, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to flip the screen and show you kind of what I put on Classroom and how to navigate it. There's a lot of stuff on there. So I'll flip it now and we'll talk about the assignment and the examples. Alright, so when you go into Classroom, you are going to see an assignment. It's going to be called Amsterdam House. I haven't finished doing the whole thing yet, but there's a lot of pictures on there, so I wanted to show you. So right now it's just queued up in this folder that I have. So if you go to classwork, you'll see Amsterdam House, and then let's view the assignment. So student work, nothing, instructions. So here we go. Here's the examples of the Amsterdam houses, and I've tried to find a variety of pictures for you to look at. But kind of here's what the project's based off of. These super tall, skinny houses in Amsterdam. And the other teacher video on here you'll see at the bottom is right here. Amsterdam Buildings sculpture. So this is her video, and she does a really good job of kind of walking you through how to do it with an example and a little stop motion. So watch that one. And then here's all the pictures as references. Now, I didn't print any of these out. You could if you wanted to. I just kind of used the computer as my reference while drawing. But just I encourage you to do your best to copy all the little details. And it helps to do double lines around all the windows, around all the doors, try to get the framing in there. If we go back to the other examples, here's the one that I was working on. So I first did it with pencil, and then I redid it with drawing pen, and then I went over it again with like a white drawing pen. I know that you probably don't all have the same materials as me, but I'm assuming you have some pens around. So you can go over with pen. You can maybe even add some shading with pencil or use colored pencils to add some color to it if you wanted to. So here's all the city examples. Again, the examples that I made kind of step by step how I went through it. I sketched in pencil first, went over in pen in second. I did use a ruler on some of it, but most of it's freehand. I just kind of used a ruler on these side parts to keep everything straight. Honestly, I thought one of the hardest parts was cutting out this top part, and she talks about it too. I have this little tiny pair of scissors that helped me, but getting some of these little details cut off at the top was pretty tough. So go really slow on that part. Here's another really cool example from another teacher. This is an example of a soap box with a slightly different type of building. So if you don't have something that's tall and skinny, one fix for that was what I did. I basically just split up the space into 2 buildings on one panel. Or if you want to, you can find some other types of buildings. But these buildings are really neat because they're super tall and skinny. And she talks about it in her video too. They have these little winches on top. I guess when you're moving furniture into the house, what you have to do is you have to hoist it up through the windows because the houses are too small to carry the furniture up the small little stairways. So check out these houses. They're really neat. find some boxes to use, and that's basically what I have for examples. And make sure you watch this video here from the RD teacher. She's pretty helpful. So that's it. I'm almost done. I'm going to post it soon. All right, so that's your assignment. We're going to make this little kind of mini sculptural drawing city. I'm still working on my example. I'll try to finish it this week, next couple of days, and then post it on the classroom too. So check out the video from the other teacher. The assignment is Amsterdam House. I'm going to post it today. And let me know if you have any questions or need any help. Hope everybody's doing okay.